All right, let's talk about our demonstration portfolio, our buying selling series here, video series. Our portfolio is holding at 186K and change today. This is November 3rd, the start of the first trading month in this month. We started again, for those tuning in, 100K on March 12th earlier this year. And with all our trades and the stocks that we've been buying, which is basically mostly tech stocks, we've grown it all the way to 186K. It's been higher. It's reached, I think, a peak around 190 something. So we've almost doubled our money. And in the recent weeks, or in the past week, last week specifically, Facebook announced earnings, which is Meta here, and also Carvana. Now Carvana took a hit, and so did Facebook. Facebook plummeted because they had this unexpected, I guess, a tax bill for about $16 billion, at 15 and change. Yeah, you can see here, right here, they announced earnings and they got hit. And then, but the other real problem is they want to up their AI spending again, and they've been saying this, repeatedly from quarter to quarter. And Wall Street is just not happy about that. Their business, their core business, is doing well for across the across the different business entities that they have, and as a whole, that they're meeting their targets, but their spending, that seems to be a problem, and it has dragged down the stock quite a bit. And so maybe Facebook is going to go sideways for a little bit here. I don't know how long, but it's a little kind of like dead money. Carvana, on the other hand, I thought it was going to be dead money too. So they announced earnings last Thursday, and their stock also plummeted quite a bit. They hit a low of $300 and some dollars. And then this morning, for some reason, this is Monday morning, so they released earnings on Thursday. They went down, and on Friday they kept trending down, and today they bounced back in a strong way. So in their earnings, sales is good. The problem was their net income was shy, and margins were not warming to Wall Street because it was a little bit on the low side. So they couldn't continue to meet their net income goals for the quarter that they announced. And also the projection for the next quarter for sales seems to be a little bit flattish. But the Carvana has this plan, this trajectory to grow sales, and they're not backing down from it. So as a used car retailer, they're doing well relatively to CarMax. CarMax is expressing some headwinds. And I also mentioned in my other video, like new car sales reported by GM and Ford are doing well. So the car market is pretty decent, I would say. And the other thing that Carvana has is they have some short sellers, questioning their subprime loans. And on the call, the analyst did ask the Carvana team about their loans, and they said they're steady with people that are buying the loans that they hand out to the people who buy their car, so to other parties. And there's no concern about that. Of course, that's Carvana saying that, but the question did get asked, and that was the response, that they don't see any problems. And then the other thing that they got in the call, the Carvana team got from the analyst, was, do they see any issues with demand for cars? And they're like, no, everything seems to be normal. So unlike CarMax, Carvana seems to be doing well. And so if they can keep this up, they're going to keep growing their market share in the United States for used cars, and hopefully become even more profitable. So that's very good. It is an expensive stock, and so when something like that, where you miss like metrics such as like margins and net income, your stock's going to take a hit. And you guys short sellers kind of like circling over you. And so maybe, I don't know, today maybe some of the short sellers decide to cover some of their position, or new money's coming in because they see an opportunity to buy on this dip for Carvana. I'm not sure, but it was a strong uptick. So today's the 3rd, and on the 5th, we got Robinhood reporting earnings. And Robinhood is a hot stock. It's near its all-time high today. And we'll see how it does and see what they say about their their products that they're offering, their income, their growth, predictions. Predictions is very hot for them. So yeah, I can't wait until I hear about that. And if we go back to the Webull dashboard here, you can see Carvana is about 26% of our portfolio right now. Facebook is only 8%, and Robinhood is 25%. So I want to bring this up because so that's kind of the update, and now the game plan. The game plan is let's listen to what they have to say in the Robinhood call, but I want to move some of the money, rebalance this portfolio distribution, and put a little bit more in Oracle, even though we have 21%. Because I'm a little surprised that Oracle is at the level it is right now. It hit a peak around 330-ish, and so like it's down quite a bit. And their problem is the analysts are a little skeptical about their crazy growth forecasts. So they would have to raise money. They would have to do a lot of things to be able to build like the AI infrastructure and data centers to meet what they claim as to be their forecast in sales figures. And so the stock market, I mean, the stock itself, Oracle, has been going down, and also they say margins are quite thin, but AI data centers, AI cloud computing, or cloud computing in general is really hot, and right now with even where we're at in the earnings season, all the companies like Microsoft, Amazon have said cloud computing is doing well. It's very strong for them, and those are and it is the factor in carrying their stock price or moving it up in some cases. So yeah, I want to pour a little bit more in Oracle, even though we have so much, and hopefully by doing so we do it at the right time, because Oracle reports not this month, I think next month, right? So maybe some inflows of money inflows will come later back to Oracle after we get through more of this earnings, because I can't see why people would just continue to stay away from Oracle, especially at these prices. All right, yeah, so we'll wait for Robinhood to release their numbers, and then I'm thinking going to sell like maybe half of Carvana, half of or more of Facebook, and we'll see how Robinhood does. If it shoots up, maybe unload a bunch and really focus on Oracle. It's just such a great deal in my opinion, with so much upside. And if I'm right, then maybe we can even definitely take this portfolio into some record territory. All right, well, that's my update for you guys. I hope you're all doing well. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss an episode. And don't forget to like if you like money and you like this video. I'll catch you next episode.